Welcome back. Maybe you noticed my furry friend here because I want you guys to be able to hear me a little clearer, so hopefully this helps. So we're back on my single turbo daily, and what are we doing today? We're gonna put it on the dyno. It's dirty right now too, so it's getting a detail as well. So I did fix the leaks in the bottom. I added this Turbo Smart wastegate, and I'm gonna add this Mishimoto $50 manual boost controller that I got next day from Amazon. So we're gonna put this on. This is a manual boost controller. If you don't know how the boost controllers work or how wastegates work in general, so this thing has a spring in it. Right now it has a 7-pound spring, and this is the boost going into the bottom of it. So whenever this reaches 7 pounds of boost, it pushes up on the spring and it opens this valve and it dumps all the exhaust out. So how do you control boost if you want more than that? Basically you route the pressure from the turbo to the top here, and that pushes down along with the spring. So if it's a 7-pound spring and you have a little boost controller with this thing all the way open, you can make 14 pounds. So this is the cheapest way you can go. On the black truck over there, the single cab, I have an eBoost 2, which is about $500, and I also have an AMS 2000, which is like $2,500, which most of you guys don't need that. So this truck obviously is not a race truck, and it's not anything I ever plan on really being competitive racing, but just to see what it makes on the dyno, you got this boost controller. So just driving around this thing, even with the crossover pipe fixed, it only makes at max like 5 psi even with this 7-pound spring. So got this manual boost controller. We'll find out a nice little spot where it makes a good 6 to 7 psi, and that's where I leave it daily. And then on the dyno here, we'll probably turn it up all the way and see how much power we can make with it. This is very simple. As you can see, more boost, less boost. And this valve basically allows more or less air to go to the top of this wastegate, which lets you make more or less boost. And you basically plumb it into your vacuum block to the top of here, easy money. So let's get that plumbed up. Let's get this thing to the dyno and see what kind of power. Oh, another thing I changed too. I added these GT500 injectors, so these 55-pound injectors, stock fuel system still, and now we're on E50. We're on E50 now, so we're going to see how much power we make on E50 with wastegate spring pressure, and we're going to start turning it up with the high-tech $50 boost controller. All right, guys, so let's get it going. So this is the Mishimoto boost controller, and it has 41 different set points, which doesn't matter to us because we only are interested in wastegate pressure, and then 7. So it's got 7 psi spring in it, but I've only been seeing about 4 to 3 psi with that 7 psi spring. So we're gonna do a pull with it on that 3 to 4 psi, and then we're gonna do a pull with it on 7 psi. It's on E50. Hopefully we can break, a good 600 horsepower. I really haven't seen any 7 psi Whipple combinations on the dyno, especially with E50, so I don't know how it would be comparatively speaking, but 7 psi, I don't know. I'd be happy if we make a good 600. If we make 600, the turbo kit accomplished what I wanted it to do, which was around 600 horsepower. In a truck like this, that's pretty cool. Real horsepower, so that's a big difference right there too. I know a lot of you guys get caught up with the advertisements, 775 horsepower Whipple, 700 whatever horsepower Roush, 700 whatever horsepower Raptor R, and they only dyno like 530 horsepower, 500 horsepower. If you got a really happy dyno and really nice fuel and really cold air, maybe 550 to 580, but almost never happens. So stock fuel system, injectors, turbo kit. So we got $3,500 for the turbo kit, $700 for the powder coating, so that puts us at $4,200. $500 for our wastegate, $4,700. Then we got another like $200 or so to fix that down there, the crossover pipe. That's $4,900. And then let's throw in this thing, so that's $4,912, $4,972. So $4,972 is about what I got into this. Oh, can't forget the injectors. I don't even know how much those go for, really. I think they're around $500. 49, So that puts us somewhere in the like $5,400-$5,500 range. $5,400-$5,500, and to see if we can make 600 wheel horsepower. Now, what can you compare this to? You can compare it to a Whipple, which is about $10,000 plus labor, or you can compare it to the ON3 twin kit, which is about $6,000 for the base kit. Now you start spending money on other stuff like powder coating, wastegates, cheapest boost controller you can find. It starts adding up as well. So far, I'm still very happy with this setup. If I can make 600 horsepower, I don't think I could ask more from it, from a stock fuel system, E50, 7 PSI. All right, guys, first pull on the dyno. Let's see what she makes. So that was like 3.5 PSI. Let's see what she made. 496, not too shabby. So 3.5 PSI, 496 horsepower. Let's bring it up to 7 and see what kind of power we make. All right, guys, I didn't even turn off the truck. I just turned up the boost controller. Let's see what we make, huh? So 7 PSI. Let's get this data log rolling. All right, let's make it happen. Ooh, 591. If you guys remember, I wanted to make 600. Man, 591. Not too bad, not too bad. I really need a dyno one of these stock one day. I'll turn off this fan. So 591 horsepower, not too shabby. Cheapo depot kit, everything. I think we can make that 600. I think it's possible. So let's let the truck cool down a little bit, actually. I didn't even let it cool down between passes there. And I've been driving it. She's a little toasty. Got this baby intercooler. But we're going to let it cool down just a hair. And we're going to see if we can get to that 600 horsepower. I already tuned the truck, so I don't expect any kind of tune changes to make that much more horsepower. Guys, here we go, final pull. Let's hope that we make the power that we want to. I'm hoping for 600. Did we do it? Did we do it? Damn it! 595. 595. Well, pretty damn close. I'm pretty sure on a slightly colder day we would get our 600 horsepower. IAT started at about 100 degrees and they went up to about 103, so nothing crazy there. But yeah, 595, and that's all she wrote. I can't imagine this thing making any more horsepower on 7 PSI. If you're planning on doing this build, I don't think you're going to make more horsepower on 7 PSI. That's just as much horsepower as this thing's going to make. But I'm pretty happy with it. So we'll take that. 7 PSI. If I wanted to make, well, shit, that's like 100 horsepower gain from 3-4 PSI. So I think on 10 PSI, we'll probably make at least 670 or so. So I'm happy with that, though. I'm going to leave it like that. Let's go take it to the street, have some fun with it. All right, guys, so it's the next day. I had to wait because the truck was getting detailed as soon as I got done with the dyno, and then it got dark, and then I had stuff to do. So yeah, here we are. So hopefully we can sneak an 11 out of this thing. I watched some Raptor R videos, and I don't know what PSI those Raptor R's are on, but I would imagine they got to be on at least 10, somewhere in the 10 to 15 PSI range stock. So they dynoed around 540 horsepower, obviously on 93, and they run around, I don't know, 1220s or so is what I've been seeing. So hopefully we get ourselves in the 11s. This truck's 100% full weight. I mean, I got all the normal stuff in here. Bumper, tailgate, got the 35s on it right now, full interior, detailed. And yeah, so this is 100% gonna be like a you pull up to a stoplight and get a pass. This is we're just on our way to our private test road, and then we're gonna go ahead and turn on the Dragy and see what we run. Hopefully, like I said, we run somewhere in the 11s. I would hope for an 11.9. We run faster than a 12.20 though, I'd say we're still winning. So this truck, it's a FX4, so it's a cheaper package. I think I got it for like 47 grand or so. So you do that, you add the turbo kit, the levels, the tires, whatever. I'm still under 60 grand with this truck. And let's say I do a Raptor swap, that's where we're gonna start getting pricey. But under 60 grand, you run into a Raptor R in the street and we go faster than them, I think we're good, because those things are 160 grand. So I still have 100 grand left over to play with to catch up suspension wise. So I think we're doing good. Dude, Raptor R's are cool. So I can't hate. A Raptor R is fucking badass. That's a like Ford fucking. I knocked it out of the park with that shit. A Raptor R, that is fucking sweet. I ain't paying 150 grand for a fucking truck though, bro. I mean, I don't make that kind of money, and even if I did, I'd have a hard time doing it. But yeah, so here we are in my FX4 with a single turbo kit. Like I said, we're well under 60 grand with this. I'm pretty happy. So I'd be even happier if we get ourselves to run an 11 full weight on 35s. Hopefully she don't bounce too much, but I don't expect it to cut more than a 1.9, because that's the best I can. It's full weight 35s. Damn. What you think, guys? An 11.6 out of that's pretty cool, huh? Got the old ghost cam on there because I think it's cool. Oh yeah. An 11.6, 1168 at 119 on 35s, full fucking weight, bro. Full, look at this. Take your mom to the movies, full weight. Looking good. I don't know what you guys think. What your guess is what you think it'll run, you know, NA trim. All the way out of it on like some 17s and drag radials. Let me shut it off. I'm disturbing the peace. So yeah, full weight on 35s. So we got the Raptor R beat by a lot. Raptor R, TRX, whatever, we got them beat by a lot right now. On 7 PSI, single turbo, I got for less than $3,500 because I got it from the homie over here. So let's pop the hood again. See that pretty purple turbo. I wish I could see that intercooler a little more. I'm not trying to make a sleeper, to be honest. I kind of want people to know it's turbocharged because it's cool. I mean, how often do you see a turbocharged truck like this? Not very often. So yeah, 1168, 119 on 35s on 7 PSI. My Coyote is chilling. It doesn't even know it's under boost, to be honest. It's just like, man, there's some good air today, huh, guys? So that's good, man. This is a great option for you guys. I'm super happy with it. Obviously, you're gonna need a shop that can help you out because most of you guys won't be able to install this and won't be able to have it sitting right. So you're gonna need a shop to help you out. that, you know, can weld you that crossover. I needed somebody to weld that crossover pipe for me. But you get that taken care of. It's a pretty good kit. I would definitely buy it again. I mean, you can't beat it, man. 1168 on 35s, man. I bet you I go faster if I stall it up higher too. Let it build boost for a little bit. But again, I don't want to buy a new diff. I don't want to buy a new drive shaft, and I don't want to buy a new transmission and transfer case and all that stuff because my truck's bouncing all over the place. So this is great, guys. I'm super happy with this. I'm gonna keep on, you know, I'm chilling. I'm not gonna turn it up anymore. If I do anything, I'll take weight out of it. I'm not gonna add more power to it. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Like, comment, subscribe, do the whole thing. I'm not a YouTuber. I don't make money off of this. I make money off of tuning. So if you guys like, comment, and subscribe, it motivates me to actually make videos, because I get busy and I kind of like forget about doing things. But you know, when I have something like this, I'll do it. So see you guys on the next one.